northern Colorado. Today I'm in Route National Forest, just about a quarter mile from Mount Zirkel Wilderness area. We're going to head up into the Zirkles for about 3 days. I'm currently at Rainbow Lake Trailhead. I'm going to head up towards the lakes today. I'm not sure if I'm going to stop at Rainbow Lakes. There's actually 3 of them, or hopefully go up to Slide Lake a little bit higher. And then I'm going to tomorrow get up, take a little jaunt up to the Wyoming Trail, take that north. And from there, I'm going to get Lost Range Trail and drop back down, and then the Grizzly Helena Trail back here. So it's about a 22 mile loop over 3 days. Nothing real rush, but it is a beautiful July day here. The sun's out. In the shade, it's not too bad, but it's pretty warm already. I think we're around 8,000 feet, 8,500, somewhere around there. So I'm excited to be here. This is my 3rd trip into the Zirkles. I've done one the last 2 years, and this is kind of a hidden gem of Colorado. It's one of Colorado's first wilderness areas, if not the first or second. But I don't know how much of a use it gets, but the parking lot here is pretty busy. I see 3, 4, 5, about 5 or 6 cars here. It's a Monday. I'm guessing over the weekend it was pretty busy, and these are kind of some people remnants. I figured coming in on a Monday, hopefully it'd be a little less busy. I was thinking to go later in the week, but look, rainier later in the week. Supposed to have about 2.5 days of good weather, calm for thunderstorms Wednesday afternoon. So hopefully I can get close to being done by the time those roll in. All right, so come along with me. Let's see what this is all about. It's been a really pretty start to trail. We're running through mainly an aspen forest. Got some lodge poles thrown in there, but first part of the trail started climbing right off the bat. Not too steep, but a very steady uphill for about 10-15 minutes, and then it kind of leveled out so far. Just enough to get the heart going, trying to wake the legs up some here. But beautiful day still, and a little breeze blowing through here, and these aspens are gorgeous. Imagine in the fall, this is pretty amazing. Just made it to the intersection with the Grizzly Helena trail here. This is how I'll be coming back hopefully in 2 days from now. The Grizzly Trail is pretty long. I think it's maybe close to 20 miles. Runs along the whole eastern side here. Been on it my last trip when I came back too. But it's connects the whole east side. Pretty cool. The hiking's been really pleasant so far. Trail's really well maintained. I know it's supposed to be a really pretty lake up here, so I'm guessing it gets lots of use. Seeing lots of footprints on the trails. You can see up on the ridge line there, if I enhance a little bit, got some snow there still. Driving in, as I approach the Zirkles from the east, you could see one big area that had snow, and I was really hoping I wasn't going to head there, but I really think I do. I want to say kind of that little break in snow. I don't think you can see it. That's the ridge line of Mount Ethel, I think. So I may get in a little snow tomorrow. Yay. Hard to believe for late July it's still there. All right, got a nice flowing stream here. Still flowing really good for this time of year. Bridge over here that I'll cross on. Nice to see. Still got plenty of water. There we go. There's one of the lakes. Just up this end. There's still a snowfield up there. Head down to the lake here and see what I can find. I don't want to say that first fish was beginner's luck, but I did catch about 6 down there total, missed probably twice as many. They're quick hits, but first one was definitely the nicest. Caught a few more cutthroats in there. I'm gonna head up this upper lake here, maybe fish that a little bit, and then head up towards Slide Lake. It's still about 2 miles away or so. Stand beside the upper lake, I think, or the middle lake, one of the two. And right up here is Mount Ethel, I believe. Another beautiful little waterfall here. This must be coming down from Slide Lake above, I think. But wow, it's just gorgeous. Just another 30 yards down the trail, there is another waterfall. This one might be a little trickier to get across without getting wet. Maybe there's a log down there. Actually, I think we'll be okay. Just had the steepest climb of the day so far. I don't know, less than a quarter mile. Pretty steep, but it was okay because it followed the waterfall up the whole way. And so whenever you get tired, I could just use the water fall as an excuse, stop, take a picture, and catch my breath. But it's pretty good. I think I'm getting to a somewhat level spot up here now, or somewhat at least. Looks like I'm kind of in a little valley. So hopefully won't be too much farther. Here's my first look at Slide Lake. I ended up just bushwhacking off the trail there. I don't think there's a trail that goes directly to this. So I bushwhack up a little bit. Now I got to find my way down to the lake. This should be fun. All right, here's what I'm gonna do. This series of little ledges here. I don't think I'll get cliffed out anywhere, but I'm gonna head down there and see what I can find. There's actually a nice camp spot right down there. Maybe I'll stay in. Who knows? I'm kind of working my way to the left or to the west of where I was. There sounds like another waterfall there or stream coming in. So my probably big priority for me for tonight is finding a good place to fish. So that'll help determine where I'm going to camp. But I'm heading towards that waterfall, see what's up over that way. All right, I found a little path that brought me down the rest of the way. Looking right there, just beyond that little boulder in the water, it looks like it's a fairly deep lake here. Now the challenge comes in is finding a place to camp. I saw this little peninsula right here, which would be awesome, but it's not, leaving no trace. It's too close to water. But maybe if I go back up just behind a little bit, might be good. And of course, there's another waterfall. That's the one coming in. Look at this beautiful one. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. These are the first columbines I saw on the trip. I saw a bunch of them. A bunch of them right here. First ones I've seen. So here's my campsite tonight. Just down there, you can see between the trees the lake. I'm probably about 150 yards, 200 yards above it. The mosquitoes are out. They're annoying. I have bug spray on, so they're not biting, but just flying around. The other thing I noticed about these guys, they're not buzzing too much, which is always nice. Here was the scene of my dinner disaster. There's my tent. There's what happened. I had just boiled my water, poured it into the pouch to heat it, went to put my pot back down and knocked the pouch over and it wasn't sealed yet, so I lost about half my dinner. And yeah, it went right there. So I scraped up as much of it as I could eat. Then I ate, and then when I was done, I went ahead and put the stuff on the ground in the bag and pack it out. But I'm hoping it doesn't draw critters. It was an Alpine Air chicken burrito and rice bowl. It was really good. But hope it's not too strong. Good morning. Started day 2 here. It got cold last night. I slept at about 10:06 and it got really chilly. I ended up putting my puffy on in the middle of the night. Still kind of shivered there, so I slept in a little bit this morning. It's about 8:30. Mosquitoes were out this morning. They're not biting, but they are hovering around me. So I think once I get up here just a little bit away, I'll get out of trees and they should go away. Today I think is about 8 miles. I'm gonna climb out of this area here past the turn off to Roxy Lake and go up to the divide. Once I'm on the divide, I have to head north about 2 or 3 miles before I hook up with that Lost Ranger trail. So it should be a pretty good day. I don't think they're calling for any thunderstorms, like I said, till at least tomorrow afternoon, so I should be okay. Or at least I should be on Lost Ranger trail by the time afternoon storms come. So here we go. I did find this little social trail leading from my campground, which I'm guessing is going to take me back to Rainbow Lake Trail. There isn't any official one though, but a little one to get me out at least. That is Mount Ethel, and so as you can see, for July 21st, there is a lot of snow up there. Must have been one heck of a winter. Just came on this nice little lake here. Looks like there might be one right on the other side of that as well. I don't think this is upper side lake, but maybe the one right behind there is. Yeah, the trail took me around that little lake, and as I thought, there's another lake down here. This must be upper slide. Ooh, there's some fish rising out there. Looks like I have to switch back up to this ridge here on the map. I think this is where it is. And coming in right over here is another pretty little waterfall or cascade. Just came up that climb. Oh, it wasn't miserable. There were some places though for about 10 yards where I was just walking on my balls of my feet and the heels never hit. It was kind of steep, but got up top here and there's another little lake. I wasn't expecting this. I have to check the map and see what this is. Hopefully I'm on track. Another nice little lake area just came up. There's a snowfield right there, and I came up on the right hand side of it, up and came up to another beautiful little lake. Still lots of snow. All right, that should be the divide right up there. I can see a trail going to kind of the left of this, left that snowfield there. Turn off the Roxy Lake, I think is right there. I'm gonna go down there and stop, have a little breakfast, but wow. All right, I officially made it to the end of Rainbow Trail. I'm on the Wyoming Trail, or kind of more cool. Also on the Continental Divide Trail. I go that way. For a very, very long time, I end up in Mexico. Go that way for a very, very long time. End up in Canada. Awesome. I get to feel like a real CDT hiker here and cross another snow field. And I think right up there, that might be Lost Ranger Peak. I'm not sure. I don't quite see where the trail is on the other side yet, so I'll have to look for that. Oh, I do. It's up on this hillside here, right there, and cuts across and I guess heads up to that peak there, or that ridge. Don't know if I'll do Lost Ranger or not. We'll see. I'm in the area of ghost trees. I think there was a big fire here in 2002, I believe. These are still some of the remnants. It's pretty interesting. I know there's no way that the video will do justice to these flowers, but oh my goodness, just full on wildflowers all over this little meadow here. Makes me smile. All right, I made it to the turnoff for Lost Ranger Trail. Saying goodbye to the Continental Divide Trail and heading eastward. I think about 6 miles to make camp. It's early in the day still, so hopefully I'll find a little lake down there. For most of this part of the trail, there really hasn't been any trail. It's been finding a cairn and then searching, trying to find the other one and go cairn hopping. Hopefully, I think as soon as we start down, it gets back in the trail again. But it makes it a little more adventurous, a little more fun, I guess. Well, I'm now officially lost. I have no idea where I'm at. I got off the trail. I've been following Gaia. I'm hoping that is going to lead me to where I need to go. I preloaded the map, so I'm going to follow that, but I'm definitely not on any trail. I lost it somewhere. I think after about 45 minutes, an hour of wandering around, I'm finally back on the trail. Got good, nice scraped up on the legs, but I think I finally found it, so head back down. It's almost dizzying to look at those mountains across the way and walk at the same time. They are straight drop down. I'm getting ready to drop through a series of switchbacks to take me down towards the bottom of this canyon here, so it looks like it's going to be pretty steep. Glad I'm going down, not up. Just had some more grouse startle me. There's Mama. And she's got about 5 babies right here. I don't know if she's going to let me pass or not. Keep going. Keep going there, Mama. Draw me away from your babies who are... Right, there's one. There's another one. Still working my way down this long descent. So glad I came the way I did. I would not want to go up this. I am almost down to the floor of this valley. I'm getting in these. I don't know if they're some sort of willow or what, making hiking fun, smashing against my legs, but keep going. I finally made it to the Grizzly Helena Trail. Yay! Now I just got to find some place to camp with water, hopefully. I got the stream right down here. Now it's just a matter of finding some flat space. I'm ready. Now I have a little stream I gotta wade across. Nothing like doing this at the end of the day, right? It is beautiful, but woo. Down there is the lake. That was on the map, a little swamp. I ended up pulling 3 liters of water just in case. The next water is like 1.5 miles. I'm not sure if I have that in me, but I loaded it up. I didn't put it in the bottles yet, it's in the bladder, so haven't found any good place to camp. Everything's pretty rocky here, so I'm gonna have to keep pushing on and try to find something. I'm not sure where. The trail's been pretty good so far. At least the vegetation isn't as prickly as those other bushes here. I am beat. I've been going about 10.5 hours today, and now I'm just looking for a place to camp, but everything around here is just so thick with deadfall that I'm not finding anything. So taking a little break and we'll push on. What a day it turned out to be. I didn't think it was going to be that long of a day. Oh, that Lost Ranger Trail killed me. I don't recommend that to anybody. It's just poorly marked at the top, and then it really steep, and then you got to bushwhack through all those trees at the end, which really got my leg all scraped up. Yeah, I was hoping to find some camping once I hit the kind of intersection there, but didn't. So I went probably, I don't know, about 1 mile, maybe a little more than 1 mile. Finally found a little space on the right-hand side of the trail. I'm at an angle. I can feel it already, but we'll have to deal with it because I am beat. Took a couple Tylenol PM. Hopefully it'll knock me out here shortly. Whew, long day. Hopefully my body can rest up tonight, heal itself a little bit, and we'll make that hike out tomorrow. But this morning I'm doing pretty good. I'm feeling good. Calves a little tight, but we'll stretch those out before we get going. I'm all packed up and ready to go. So I'm trying to get out of here before the afternoon storms are coming in, as they called a couple days ago. Who knows if that changed, but definitely seeing more clouds in the sky today than I have the last 2 days. In fact, the last 2 days are pretty cloud free. So let's get going. So right back in there is where I slept last night. I had this field area off here. The trail's right down there among the aspens. I was surrounded by a bunch of cows last night, so I kept hearing them throughout the night. Luckily, none of them got close enough to bother me, but did wake up to hearing them bellowing a few times during the night. All right, looks like it's time to get wet again. Nice little stream coming in here. I think I'll cross it and then post up on the other side for a little break so I can refill water. I am pretty sure this is the last climb before I meet up with Rainbow Lake Trail, just right up here. And that is right at the top is the intersection. So all I have to do now is less than half mile down this trail and I'm back to the car. I think before any rain too, which is awesome. And 10-minute or so walk down from that intersection, I am back to the trailhead. Looks like there's still a good number of cars here. I guess it tells about how popular the trail this is. Hopefully my car's still here in one piece. Made it back to the car. Good day. It took me about 3 hours to do 6.5 miles. The trail is kind of like I-70 through Kansas. You know, it's a way you got to go through it. It's a point to get to A to B. You don't necessarily want to do it, but it is a nice trail. It was never too up. It was kind of undulating up and down. Nothing too steep though. Well maintained, but it is kind of the fairway from south to north. So got it done, got it through. Overall, I'm really happy with this trip. It was a good trip. Yesterday was tough, it really was. But it proved to myself that I can push on and push through some things and make it through. Probably wouldn't recommend Lost Ranger Trail. It just kind of use all the bushwhacking and everything I did and getting lost. It needs a lot of love. But anyways, this was a great trip. Definitely recommend going up to Rainbow Lakes and Slide Lakes and even up to the Divide. That was beautiful up there. All right, guys, until next adventure, take care. Hike on.